Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about inner conflict and how you can use it to really spice up your characters. So, inner conflict is just that it's the struggles that occur inside a character's mind. And the reason why it's so important to have characters with strong inner conflict is because we all have struggles inside our mind. And by presenting our characters as, just by presenting the inner conflict within our characters, we make them far more relatable. And by making your characters relatable, it makes it easier for your audience to become invested in them. So, yeah, I mean, I would say personally, I try to get, I try to, show inner conflict, especially my main character, as soon as possible. Some people will, wait a bit. I don't really employ that strategy myself when I'm writing, but you know, people do them, I guess. But yeah, I mean, one thing I would say that's really important with inner conflict is to have your main character's inner conflict, contrast to their current situation. So an example of this is Walter White from Breaking Bad. His inner conflict, that the struggles within his own mind are his need for validation, his need for recognition, and basically his external situation is that of, I mean, he's an intellectual genius, but he's not a very successful man. He's a disrespected high school teacher, and he hasn't really achieved what he's wanted to in life. And it's not until he, is diagnosed with cancer and he has this call to action and he doesn't really have, any fear holding him back anymore. That only then is when he really kind of, moves forward on that inner conflict. And you'll see in a lot of, or inner desire, I should say, um, you'll see in a lot of shows that at the very beginning, before the main character enters the new world, which, is a hero's journey term we'll talk about, um, they're kind of stuck in fear, of their inner conflict. And then there's some sort of call to action that gets them to at least in the moment for a bit, push aside those, that fear and really go, for their inner desire. And it really, and you'll see how it just really shakes up, the character's world. So that's my spiel on inner conflict. Thank you guys again for tuning in.